My daughter, who passed away 10 years ago, suddenly walked toward me. She cried and begged me to take her away from here. I knew clearly that this was just a hallucination before death. I kept telling myself to stay alive, seeing my strong will to survive. She had no choice but to leave alone. Suddenly, I was awakened by water drops. Looking at this hard-earned fresh water, I picked up a box and prepared to open it, but the pull tab broke off in my hand. Seeing this, I looked up at the skylight that I had failed to open for days. Then an idea struck me. I immediately grabbed a thick rope and stuffed it into the gap. Then I pulled down on the rope with both hands. With a loud bang, I finally saw hope for survival. The metal plate was completely opened. I felt the warm sunlight on my face. All the emotions I had suppressed for 10 days were finally released. I excitedly climbed onto the deck, but what I saw left me stunned. I was floating in the middle of the ocean. The endless sea felt like a death sentence. I sat on the deck in a daze, sinking into despair. But thinking of my newborn baby, I had to pull myself together. The next day, I casually tossed the baby's diaper into the water. To my surprise, the diaper attracted a school of small fish. This gave me hope again. But the height of the shipping container was way out of my reach. I could only watch helplessly as the fish swam away. Before long, I was so hungry that I was throwing up stomach acid. I collapsed weakly. But right at that moment, a plane slowly flew across the sky. I quickly jumped into the container and smashed the TV screen. I grabbed a piece of the broken glass and hurriedly climbed to the top of the container. But then something went wrong. A deep gash was cut into my thigh. I had no time to worry about the pain in my leg. I struggled with all my strength to climb onto the deck and desperately held the glass above my head, trying to use the reflection to catch the plane's attention, but it was all in vain. The plane never noticed me. Meanwhile, my wound kept bleeding, so I took apart the TV circuit board and broke off a needle-shaped piece of wire. Then I tore off a strip of cloth and tied it tightly above my thigh. I grabbed a bottle of strong liquor, took a big gulp, gritted my teeth, and poured it on the wound. The intense pain made my mind go fuzzy, but I had to stay conscious, because the most critical step was coming, and also the most brutal one. I clenched my teeth and forced myself to stitch the wound. But the moment I made the first stitch, the excruciating pain hit me all at once. I passed out immediately. Luckily, my baby's cries woke me up. Finally, while enduring the pain, I managed to finish the procedure. Exhausted, I collapsed onto a pile of earphone wires. Looking at these wires, another idea came to me. I used the earphone wires to make a large net. Early the next morning, I confidently climbed onto the container and slowly lowered the net into the water. Then, I tossed the baby's diaper onto the net and waited quietly for the fish to take the bait. Soon enough, a school of fish swam over, attracted by the scent. I finally caught my first fish, and from then on I survived by fishing every day.